Hey Tommy. Um, Still having a rough time, but thanks for asking. But Paulo's home. So the baby boy's finally home, which eh, apparently my birthday's in like 2 days. I forgot since everything that's been going on. But Привет, привет, Dasha. Um, I just wanted to get on here and kind of talk to y'all. Because, I expected to start losing some subscribers, which I think I've only lost like maybe 10 in the past week or whatever. But, um, actually, let me check. Shh, Tommy, that's a secret. But I just wanted to come on here to let everybody know that I've just been like dealing, with I don't know. It's been a hard week. Um, it's so crazy because every time I leave and I come home, like I I always expect him to be there waiting at the door for me. So for like this whole week, it's just been like a whole bunch of just trying to get used to him not being here. Just little things like him not being in his spot and hi sissy. Um, it's just been a hard week trying to get used to him. Not see even now just talking about it. It's still hard. You know what I mean? Um, he died on the 20th, and I would have assumed 9 days would be enough to I thought maybe 9 days would be enough to be over it, but once he came home and it's been a hard week, but I'm getting through it. Um, 9 days is nowhere near enough. Oh, I don't know. I've never lost an animal before like that, so I don't know. The good thing is Mrs. B's handling it pretty well. Although she is acting weird. So when they gave me Apollo's box, that's not what it's called, his ashes. They also gave me his blanket and put his blanket over there where Mrs. B lays, and she's been really weird about going around the blanket, and I don't know why. Because they washed it before they gave it back, but I think somehow she can still smell him on there, and it weirds her out a little bit, and she won't lay on it. I don't know why. I don't, like I said, it doesn't. I put it over here. See that red thing? That's his blanket. And I've been trying to get her to go over there, and she'll go and sniff it, but then she thinks she realizes that it smells like him, but he's not here anymore. And like I had a really hard time sleeping last night because I had my first dream that he was still here, and then I woke up at like 2 in the morning and I realized that it wasn't real, and I got up and I drank some water and I used the restroom, and then I just kind of sat on the couch for like 20 minutes at like 2 a.m. in the dark and just had to get back to reality. Because you know how real dreams can be, and when I woke up initially, I was just like, and I'm sorry that I'm already like being a baby about shit, but sorry children about stuff, but like I woke up and I just had to like, I don't know, it just ripped the band-aid off itself. I go over to the box every day and I tell him good morning, and I should probably take that picture of him off the wall. This is a picture I took of him when he was younger, and that's gonna go over here. And I have his box, or not his box with his ashes. I have his collar. I have a picture, and then I have his the two last bones. Last night I finally dumped his food out of his bowl and put his bowl up. I didn't get rid of it, I just dumped the food out and put his bowl up. Sorry, I'm not reading the chat. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the little things. Yeah, he's right here, sissy. Sorry. Um, he's right here. I don't know if you can see it well. So yeah, uh, the baby boy is home. What do you mean catching the side of the bull? Oh, yeah, 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 I get what you're saying. Yeah, so like when I see his spot empty or when I see his bowl or whatever, yeah, it's the little things that really, tear me up. Yeah, it's a nice box. Yeah, yeah, those little things. But I just wanted to come on here and stream and give everybody an update of why I haven't uploaded this week. I have I have like tons. I have tons and tons of tabs open of videos I want to make, but it's just like every time just it's just been, I don't know. It's just been a hard week. Someone was getting on my case in my family about me not wearing my glasses, so they resorted to getting me some Nike glasses because they know I love Nike stuff. So they got me these cool glasses and they have the little Nike swoosh on them. So they're pretty cool. Yeah, I really didn't know what to expect because one, it happened, like I said a million times, it happened so quickly. Like I said, his appointment was at 10 and he was gone by noon. And, so since it was so sudden, I really didn't know how it was really going to affect me in like the long run. But this whole week, I've just kind of had to get used to him not being around, because he slept in my bed every night, and it's just little things getting used to it. You look good and glad. Oh, thank you, Tommy. Yeah, I have a picture of him. I have his box with his ashes. I have his collar, and then I have two of his bones that one's completely finished, and one was the last one that he never got the chance to visit, just sitting over here. And I'm probably going to. I have this weird candle over here. I don't know why I called it a weird candle, but I have this like candle over here. So I'll probably put this over there. Um Dasha, hold on. Let me get my translator up. Hold on a second. Unexpected death hits us even more. Yeah, Dasha, that's right.
Неожиданная смерть бьет по нам еще больше.
Да, да. Oh, that sucks, Tommy. I'm so sorry. I hope everything turns out well. What's everybody doing on the 1st? Do you guys want me to do a stream on my birthday? I know it's like on a Wednesday or whatever, but Oh, back to the show. Yeah, I'll resume the show starting tomorrow. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff I want to get to, like a whole bunch of pentatonic stuff actually, a whole bunch of pentatonic stuff. Um, I'll give a shout out to Sarah the Boss 12. Sarah has uploaded. Oh, here I gotta share this screen with you. Well, you guys can all give me money for my birthday so I can buy more shoes. I'm just kidding. You guys know I don't do this for the money. So Sarah the Boss over here, she's been like going to all of like she's been going to a bunch of the actual their current thing. The current tour, and so I want to get to those. Plus, I have a million. I have to get to a lot of the Russian stuff that I've been getting to. Because everybody's been like telling me, Alice has a new video out, and I'm just trying to get back in the groove of everything. It's just weird. You haven't seen Scott in a long time. Oh yeah, I know, Dasha. You love Mr. Scott Hoying. I know Dasha loves her some Scott Hoying. Um,
We started doing TikTok and Reels on stage with the crowd, and it's such like a special, fun moment of connection and harmony. And there's this one particular TikTok we do one a tour because it's like our favorite one to do. And tonight feels like the night. I can feel it. Are you guys down to sing from now on from The Greatest Showman? Okay, amazing.
Hi, Michelle. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, I couldn't even think of um I couldn't even think of getting a new dog. I just don't want another dog. I don't know how to explain it.
Y'all are really, really in tune and sing well. So I feel like y'all are gonna kill it. Okay, so what's gonna happen is like we're gonna split you into 3 sections, and we're gonna do this loop thing where one section comes in with a part, and they just sing it over and over, and then we're gonna add.
Oh, I remember when they did this last year. This usually turns out really well. But his ashes are here, so Apollo's home. So that makes me feel a little bit better, knowing that my baby boy is home.
On a harmony, add on a harmony, and then
I'm just tired of feeling sad. I figured after 9 days it'd be fine, but we'll see. But like I said, I think next week or starting tomorrow, I'm gonna start the show again. I've had enough time off to grieve and everything, and now that he's home and my stress level's gone down like a lot since he's been home, so that's always good. Because I was just really stressed out because it was it was like I was making arrangements for a human, you know, they were calling and they were like, do you want a special box for him? What do you want it made out of? Sort of like making funeral arrangements like we did when my dad passed. Um, but it was a big, like, once I got him home, it's just good to have him home. Hopefully not a long time. I'm glad that you rehomed it and that it was a good that it became good because I have been thinking about getting another cat, getting Mrs. B a little cat friend, but it would have to be a kitten because she would have to. She doesn't do well with adult cats, but when she hears like baby cats, like sometimes I tease her on the phone. I'll I'll play baby kittens mewing, and she gets all like crazy about it. Starts acting a fool. Uh, no, it's just she gets around baby kitties that like mother instinct kind of like checks in, but for like cats that are her size and bigger, she's just like, this is my house. I am the boss of you. You better listen. And if not, she just gives the other cat the business. Whereas I've put her around baby kittens and she's really gentle with the baby kittens because like I said, I think it's like since she's a female and she's not like fixed or whatever because you know she's still. Oh, I might be getting her fixed here soon because I read that cats. I heard that cats can get vagina cancer if you don't get them fixed. Sorry, I know that's probably not what it's called, but you know what I mean. Cancer in their ovaries or whatever. Sorry for being vulgar. That was bad. You know me. I say stuff I don't mean sometimes because I don't know the words. Um, and I don't even want to chance it, especially after this. Hold on. Hopefully this doesn't click a button. Well, yeah, so Apollo was intact because Apollo was always intact with his huge balls because he was worth more with his balls monetarily because of uh, him being like, I don't know what it's called. Um, like he has. I don't know what it's called. Like he has this special certificate that says he's purebred or something. And so it says American Dog Breeders Association, something or another. It's not like his birth certificate, I don't think. I think it's like that, like AKC, American Kennel Club, certification. But when the doctor said that he had cancer, the first thing I asked was, "Is it because I didn't cut off his balls?" And they were like, "No." They said no because they said it looks like it started in his liver and then just spread like wildfire everywhere. Um, he It was a very aggressive cancer. They said that he hadn't had the cancer for very long. They just said that it was such an aggressive cancer that it only took like 30 days for it to just ravage his whole body. Because when they showed me the x-ray, I mean, it was everywhere. It was in his liver, it was in his kidneys, it was in his stomach. I mean, so it's good to get Mrs. B fixed then? So she doesn't get vagina cancer or whatever it's called? Plus, I'm just tired of her like going through heat all summer because she's just so loud, just like constantly. I'm like, we live in the middle of nowhere, no one can hear you, slut. Because they do that squawking to attract male cats, from what I understand. But she's just a pain to deal with in the winter, or I mean in the summer, sorry, because she's like always in more purebred the dog, the more likely it is to get sick. Mongrels are more resilient. Is that true? Is that true? Dasha says that purebred dogs are more likely to get sick than mongrels. I think mongrels is a bad translation. That's my bad. But I know what she means because Mrs. B is a mongrel. Like I found her, she was a stray. She didn't she didn't have. I found her when she was a baby kitten. It was very, very cold, and she was stuck in a pipe. Oh, I don't think she was stuck in the pipe. Um, yes, with some diseases, I've heard that too. Well, see, then what's the point of getting the fancy paper and paying a bunch of money for a freaking dog if they're just gonna die on you in 8 years? You know what I mean? Why not? Why don't I just pick one up from the fucking pound? That's gonna. Calm down. Sorry, children. Why don't I just get one from the pound who maybe isn't purebred and maybe it'll live to be 12 or 13? Because I actually didn't know that until just now that purebreds are more susceptible for sicknesses, and now everyone's like, I've heard that too. So yeah, I've never heard that. The weaknesses in the gene pool are compounded. Oh, really? Do you mean maybe like his family, like the mother and the father, maybe had a predisposition to cancer? Kind of like that? When breeding dogs, breeders can use closely. Do you mean, Dasha, do you mean like inbreeding? Dasha, I know, I think I know what you're saying, but do you mean like inbreeding? Dasha knows a lot about this. Holy crap. And then Tommy says, usually in the most acute when the females are inbred. Oh, yeah, so you and Dasha are talking about the same thing, just one in Russian, one in English. So y'all are teaching me a lot today. Really? They inbreed each other? It's bad for the health of the poppies, Dasha says. Um, then how can they... All right, so let me ask the question. So they sell me this dog for high dollar amount? I mean, he was a beautiful dog. I mean, you guys remember when he was healthy, you know, the size of his head. I mean, he had a huge head. He was a big, giant baby boy, you know. But I would rather him not have the paperwork. Here, let me move this because it's like. I would rather have a mongrel and not have it be susceptible to you know, all these bad things because they potentially like inbred them. That just doesn't sound. Well, that does kind of actually make sense because when I first got them, when I was researching, the only reason why people usually buy a dog like that, that's like purebred and has papers and all that, is to breed them. But I never bred him. He just was always my baby boy. I never took advantage of him having his balls and having the special paperwork. He was just my giant baby boy, you know. I should have bred him. At least, actually, you want to know what's crazy? This year I was gonna buy him a female dog, a little doggo friend, which sucks because he died like a month before I was gonna get him a doggo friend, get him a little girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And then now he's just gone, and now I don't want another one. Привет, Elena. I think that's how you say it. Elena. Elena. Yeah, there's no ya. It's Elena. Привет, Elena. See, I can read some Russian. Greetings from St. Petersburg. Greetings from the United States. So maybe I should stop buying dogs. I should start, Yeah, but how do you know if they're from trusted breeders? Because if they give him special paperwork that says he's special, you would think he's a trusted breeder. Because I'm sure the American Kennel Club or whatever it's called don't just give out those certificates to like crappy breeders, right? I'm sure you would have to be registered with them and have some sort of um, you would think they would have to meet some sort of like criteria in order for them to, you know, get the special paperwork, right? Like they're like someone from the American Kennel Club would probably have to come to their like breeding facility, right? And like make sure, right? No, what I'm saying is like for them to give him that for the American Kennel Club or whatever the frick it's called to give Apollo or that breeder that thing wouldn't they have to go to like check out his like breeding operation to make sure he's not he doesn't have like a puppy mill or something? Is that what they're called? Where they like just breed and breed and breed like the females until they like pass? Those are called like puppy mills or something. I think I watched a you don't know if they do. Yeah, I don't either. I would just assume. I would just assume that. I've been drinking a lot of Diet Dr. Pepper because it actually tastes like actual Dr. Pepper. It doesn't taste like. You know how some diet sodas, like, just the aspartame doesn't really mix well um, with the soda, so it makes it taste kind of funny? The aspartame, well, actually, can they still use aspartame? Is that what they do? They still use aspartame? Holy crap, this has caffeine in it? I didn't know that. Oh, yep, right here, third ingredient, aspartame. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you know how you know how some sodas, when you put aspartame instead of sugar into them, they don't taste the same. Uh, but I like Diet Coke and Diet Dr. Pepper because they taste really similar. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that they're both dark sodas. Do you know what I mean? Because I usually don't drink a lot of dark sodas. And if I drink real soda that does have caffeine, or not caffeine because Sprite doesn't have caffeine, but anytime I drink sodas that actually have sugar in them, they're usually a clear drink like Sprite. Why does it say I have new messages when I haven't gotten any? Don't say BRB and never BRB. That's rude. No, I'm just kidding. Um, oh, about the shoes. What are you laughing at? Because I said, what are you laughing at? Because I said it's rude. it's, it's, it's rude to say BRB and not actually BRB. Yeah, Bliet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to text someone about that. Well, yeah, it's well, I was joking. I don't actually think that she's rude. Um, I was making a joke, but you guys know I'm not good at comedy. Artificial sweeteners only cause harm. Yeah, but aren't they better for you than like sugar? Because these have zero sugar and zero calories. Like, I know aspartame isn't good for you. Who is this? That's weird. Shut up. Bro, stop sending me BS. Bro, how do I get rid of this garbage? Thank you, sissy. Uh, yeah, that's what I have in my fridge, Michelle, is Diet Dr. Pepper and Diet Coke. What's Bacardi? Is that like rum? Why are you still cooking all sorts of stuff, Tommy? The holidays are over. Oh yeah, I was right. Bacardi is rum. Um, I don't really know if I have any rum. I think all I have is vodka and bourbon. Actually, the vodka's almost gone. There's probably not even a. Yeah, I have an un. I have a I just wanted beef! Like, this is all that's left. That's not even a drink, I don't think. This is, vodka. Cheers, baby boy. Yeah, but you cooked a crap load of food, Tommy. You were like, ugh. You know when you drink vodka and you feel it and then it hits your stomach and it gets all warm? Ha! It's all gone. They ate up all your cookies. Because, like, last time I think I talked to you, you were cooking like 1 billion cookies. And I was like, why not just... Shut up. Hey, hold on. I gotta get Sissy's request up real quick.
Ça fait longtemps que j'hésitais à refaire un tour du côté des jeux.
Be right back again. Okay. Jameson orange mixed with... Do I have Jameson? No, Jim Beam. I have a bottle of Jim Beam and yes, I know you can't see the screen because I didn't do this. Blue.
Salut tout le monde, vous savez, ça fait longtemps que j'hésitais à refaire un tour du côté des jeux de combat. La première raison, c'est parce que j'aime pas ça. Et ensuite aussi parce que j'aime pas ça, en fait, c'est déjà une bonne raison. Alors, les soirées jeux de combat, ça a un peu disparu maintenant, hein, depuis l'arrivée d'Internet, mais rien ne remplacera le charme d'une soirée enfumée et des manettes qui suintent la transpiration. Hein, surtout que les jeux de combat, c'est un peu comme une expérience humaine.
C'est un peu un révélateur de la personnalité de chacun, c'est là qu'on découvre les bons perdants.
Bon, bah j'ai perdu. À quel tour?
Ou les mauvais perdants.
Bon bah, j'ai perdu, hein.
That's true.
Tenez, bah prenez lui,
Stop
par
spamming
exemple. Son truc, c'est de se
Fireball.
plaindre des gens qui spamment les boules de feu.
Oh, c'est nul, tu fais toujours pareil.
Hadouken!
Quand on y pense, si c'était un match de boxe, vous pensez que le boxeur irait faire ça?
Hadouken!
Monsieur l'arbitre, c'est nul, il me tape toujours du poing droit. Et d'ailleurs, ces soirées, c'est aussi l'occasion pour le maître de maison de sélectionner de bons jeux de combat.
Je nous ai fait une petite sélection, pas piqué des hannetons. Non, sérieusement, vous voulez jouer à quoi?
Quand on évoque Street Fighter, on pense tous spontanément à Street Fighter 2, parce que Street Fighter 2, c'est le pivot de tous les jeux de
I grew up playing Street Fighter 2 in the arcade. Yes, I'm old. Don't at me. I think the current iteration is Street Fighter 6. Don't worry, y'all still be able to see the screen. I'm just turning on the PlayStation real quick. Yeah, I played Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, Guilty Gear, and Mortal Kombat 1. That's crazy because fighting games is the only thing I ever play. So, like, don't worry, I'll go back to your video here in a second. Oh, I gotta, suka bliet. I gotta plug this into the laptop. Hold on. I'll, sit in training mode for, like, hours at a time. Especially since Apollo's been gone, I've been playing tons of Tekken 8. But since I've been playing fighting games for basically my whole life, geez, I don't know. I've been playing fighting games since I was a young child. I played my first fighting game in 1993. So however many years ago that is. No, that's not what I wanted to press. How long ago was 1993? That's like 30 years, right? So I've been playing fighting games for 30 years. No, that's more than 30 years, right? Because we're about to be in 2025. Oh, here, I gotta do this so y'all don't hear. No! Hey Tommy, how many years ago was 1993?
Get ready for the next battle.
So I've been playing fighting games since 1993, maybe 1992, 1993. And so I'll spend days, or hours I mean, every day just practicing combos like Flash Punch, 1-1-2. And then I have them to block all highs, because down here it says frame advantage -17, so you have to understand frame data to actually know what that is. So he'll block the mid and the highs, but if I do this, it's low. Just like if I do Electric God Wind Fist, like he's gonna block that. He also has forward 3, which is a mid, but it's a launching mid, so it's really good. So if people are blocking the mid, blocking the high, then you go into a low, which is his Hell Sweep, which is CD4-1. CD means command dash, so that's like forward, down, forward, like this. It's an advanced Tekken movement thing. But CD4-1 hits low into a knockdown, and then you can hit him again on Oki Okazemi means basically what you do on their wake up. So when you have them knocked down, you can hit them with a mid, you can hit them with a low, you can hit them with a high. Or you can throw them. And then, like, if they're on the ground and they don't want to get up, then you hit them with that, which is steel pedal. How do I... Anywho. So, yeah, I've been playing fighting games for 31 years, according to... Here, let me get rid of this. So I've been playing fighting games for 31 years. And Street Fighter 2 came out, I think, in 1994, maybe. And then the first Mortal Kombat came out in 92, 93, like mid-92, mid-93.
Combat.
D'une manière générale, on peut dire qu'on a plusieurs générations de jeux de combat. Hein. On a l'avant Street Fighter, l'après Street Fighter, l'après Mortal Kombat, qui a emmené la mode de merde là, de tous les jeux avec des personnages digitalisés, et l'après Virtua Fighter, qui a donné tous les jeux de combat modernes en 3D, type Tekken, Soul Calibur, etc.
Mais vous savez, si on parle de Street Fighter 2, ça sous-entend qu'il y a eu un Street Fighter 1 avant ça. Merci.
Yeah.
C'est sympa.
D'ailleurs, pour l'histoire, et comme on peut le voir sur cette image dégueulasse sur laquelle on voit rien du tout, une de ces versions du jeu sur arcade se jouait avec 2 gros boutons et avait la spécificité qu'on sortait des plus gros coups si on appuyait plus fort sur les boutons.
No, what he's saying, yeah, what he's saying is true about Street Fighter 1. That's really funny. Yeah, he's absolutely correct.
Abandonné,
So
je
he
vous laisse
actually
deviner
does know
pourquoi.
what he's talking about.
T'es vachement fort, comment tu fais?
Bon alors concernant le jeu en lui-même, bah, c'était évidemment très naze. Déjà Ryu était roux.
C'est un défaut.
Mais surtout, le problème de ce jeu de combat, c'est ça.
Right, because Sagat would kill you in two hits. It was crazy.
Non.
Even if you blocked.
What? Enculé.
Merde! Vous imaginez jouer ça sur une vraie borne d'arcade, l'argent que vous devez claquer?
So the word for shit, sorry children, the word for shit is the same in Spanish and French. Mierda. That's crazy. See, that's why I think I'll have an easy time learning French, because it seems like a lot of French and Spanish words are the same, or very, very close. Ah, chinga way.
Capacitor course check is okay.
What's funny is I just the yeah, mierda. Well, in Spanish it's, well, you can say caca or you can say mierda.
Ouais, vous avez perdu tout votre argent en jouant à Street Fighter, hein?
Non, j'ai perdu que 5 parties, mais...
Yeah, I remember doing that, spending all of my money as a kid, jamming quarters into, like, Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, Killer Instinct 2, all that before it all came down to, like, consoles and stuff like that. I'm old enough that I grew up going to actual arcades and throwing hundreds of dollars a year of quarters into these machines to get as good as I am now. But then again, when you've been playing only fighting games for 31 years. Oh shoot, this I need to turn off. When you've been playing only fighting games for 31 years, yeah.
Mais j'adore foutre ces panneaux à vendre sur la maison.
C'est vraiment abusé, mais c'est incroyable, putain, c'est limite si la borne ne te lâcherait pas un roux à la gueule tellement qu'elle doit avaler vite les pièces.
Ah bah dommage que ce jeu soit plus joué aujourd'hui, hein, ça serait drôle.
Ken Bogard, commentateur de jeux de combat, présente Street Fighter 1.
Et on est parti avec le directeur ni d'entrée de saga TF1.
C'était Ken Bogard, commentateur de jeux de combat.
Did Sagat only hit him twice? I know he hit him with his fireball, his tiger.
Présente Street Fighter 1.
Et on est parti avec le directeur ni...
Yeah, he hit him with tiger knee, back forward 3, and then he hit him with down forward 1, and it totally obliterated his entire...
d'entrée de saga TF1.
C'était Ken Bogard, commentateur de jeux de combat qui présentait Street Fighter 1. Ce jeu, il est impossible. Mais vraiment, tu ne peux pas...
Oh yeah, because he whiffed the DP. Also in Italian, it's mierda. But who did it come from first? The Mexicans? My people? The French? Sissy's people? Or the Italians? I don't know. I don't know anyone in chat that's Italian. I'm gonna guess it was the Mexicans.
Le finir, ça n'est pas possible. Tu te fais défoncer en
I'm
boucle contre
probably
l'ordi, j'ai essayé.
wrong.
Mais par contre, contre notre joueur, bah, dès que t'as maîtrisé la technique des Hadoken, bah, c'est bon, t'as gagné, hein, puisque chaque coup...
Yeah. See, like I said, when the Hadoken, well, even in Street Fighter 1, like the Hadoken was really, the execution wasn't hard. It's just the inputs, since it was such an old game. The inputs were really janky back then.
Coup retire 50% de la barre de vie.
Et évidemment, quand je veux dire maîtriser, en fait, je veux dire...
Quand par hasard tu réussis à en sortir une après avoir sexuellement... agresser ta borne pendant plusieurs minutes. En tout cas, de dos, c'est à ça que ça ressemble.
Hey!
C'est de la voix off, t'es pas censé avoir entendu ça.
Ah, ok.
Mais c'est dingue, quand même en faisant exactement 2 fois de suite la même manip, une fois ça va sortir et une fois non, et c'est la borne qui choisit si elle a envie. Quant aux autres personnages, eh bien... Il y en a pas.
Oh wow,
Voilà,
I didn't
ici,
know
pas de...
Idom
Quant aux
was
autres
in...
personnages, eh bien...
I didn't know Idom was in the first Street Fighter. That's cool. Or I guess I didn't remember, because it's so old. That's crazy.
Il y en a pas, hein, voilà.
The first
Ici, pas de
iteration of
rinçage d'œil
Idom.
sur les puissantes cuisses et les arrogants nichons de
PS2.
Chun-Li.
There's
Ici,
Chun-Li.
tout ce que vous pourrez admirer,
Okay,
c'est
so-
le torse viril de Fifi Brin d'Acier, aka Ryu.
Ryu.
Bah moi ça me dérange pas.
Qui a dit ça?
Bref, il n'y a aucun autre personnage
Ken.
jouable. Enfin, si, il y a juste Ken pour le deuxième player, mais en réalité, c'est juste une différence graphique parce que ce sont exactement les mêmes. Et de toute façon,
Yeah, that's
ce
true.
jeu, il sent le vieux pâté. Allez, fuck.
Le but de jeu de combat, c'est que ça soit équilibré, hein, c'est qu'il y ait un bon gameplay. Je veux dire, bon, l'histoire, les graphismes, tout ça, c'est bien, mais c'est un peu secondaire finalement. Je veux dire, si demain on sort un jeu de combat qui soit fun, rapide et bien équilibré sur pas de pitié pour les croissants, eh ben tout le monde ira jouer à pas de pitié pour les croissants.
Après, il y a eu d'autres Street Fighter un peu nuls. Alors bon, je vous parlerai pas de Street Fighter The Movie, The Game, parce que
Oh,
bon,
Street
finalement, il est
Fighter
assez
the Movie.
jouable quand même, même si...
That came out on, what was it? It was Sega Saturn. I remember that. I actually really enjoyed Street Fighter the movie, the game. Street Fighter the movie, the game. It only came out on Sega Saturn, if I remember correctly.
Il est très moche.
But it was
Le
really-
souci de
I
ce jeu,
liked
c'est
it.
plutôt qu'il a pas vraiment de raison d'exister. D'ailleurs, on a même eu aussi droit à
This
des
is
Street
Street
Fighter en
Fighter
8 bits.
2.
Mais bon, ça non plus, finalement, je vous en parlerai pas parce que bon, je veux dire, par exemple, il existe un Street Fighter sur Master System qui est nul. Mais bon, pourquoi c'est nul? Bah, je sais pas, hein, regardez quelqu'un jouer à Street Fighter 2.
Et maintenant sur Master System, je sais pas, vous devinez? Non? Un indice, hein, si on fait sortir Flight Simulator 8 sur Atari 2600, il y a des chances que ça soit de la merde aussi.
Putain les mecs, je comprends pas, je connais même pas les touches. Mais c'est nul, les combats sont trop courts, on peut même pas profiter du jeu.
Eh bien, attendez, j'ai mieux pour vous. Et oui, les jeux comme Street Fighter 1 avec des combats qui durent 3 secondes, c'est un peu nul, j'avoue, mais c'est pas mieux quand ça dure 10 minutes. Là, c'est parti pour Slaughter Sports, qui est aussi connu au Japon sous le nom de Fatman.
Eh, Fatman, c'est l'identité secrète de Bruce Wayne.
Slaughter Sport sur Mega Drive, un jeu qui fait clairement partie du top 5 des plus mauvais jeux de combat de l'histoire, et déjà rien que l'intro.
Welcome to the Fight Palace.
I've never heard of this game.
Scared Potter.
You wish.
C'est que du bon goût.
Bref, après un rapide écran où on vous demande de choisir entre un player ou deux players, et bien donc vous commencez direct dans le jeu sans choisir de perso, hein, avec en plus le personnage, je crois, le moins charismatique du jeu, parce que bon, je veux dire, le short décathlon et la moustache de portugais...
Non, j'affirme que si j'avais pu choisir mon perso, j'aurais pas commencé par lui.
Enfin, je veux dire, sans aller jusqu'à des mecs qui ont des looks improbables dans les Tekken
Oh,
ou des
there's
héroïnes qui ont des...
Kazuya! Look, that's Kazuya. That's Kazuya
Enfin,
when he
je veux
was
dire, sans aller jusqu'à des mecs qui ont des looks improbables.
Look, there's Kazuya's when before he got dropped into a volcano. You have to know the lore to understand that reference. But you have Kazuya, you have Steve, you have...
Mon perso, j'aurais pas commencé par lui.
You have Raven. I'm not sure who this is.
Enfin, je veux dire, sans aller jusqu'à des mecs...
You have Yoshimitsu back here.
Qui ont des looks improbables dans les Tekken.
Kazuya and Steve. Here's Raven again with... I don't think that's the Capoeira. I don't think that's Eddie Bravo.
On a des héroïnes qui ont des espèces de pastèques en bonnet G qu'on trouve dans les Dead or Alive. Mais ça serait bien d'avoir un truc mieux, parce que là, c'est complètement ton voisin en short, quoi. Ah, et ça, là, je sais même pas si cette attaque de flamme sert à...
Gosh, I've really been playing Kazuya Mishima for 30 years. That's crazy.
Quelque chose, je veux dire, visiblement en face, le mec ne réagit pas du tout quand je le touche, et... Est-ce que je le touche, au moins? Je veux dire, est-ce que je le touche?
Dans ce jeu, on ressent mais absolument pas les impacts. Bon, je veux dire, ça semble basique, hein, comme truc pourtant.
De reculer quand on se fait toucher, ou d'avoir une petite...
Hey, Blanca and Chun-Li.
Petite animation qui te signifie bah, que t'as pris un coup.
Mais même les trucs basiques, ce jeu ne les fait pas. En fait, quelque part, ce jeu, il est bien.
Sorry, I'm trying to read the subtitles.
Bien, hein, parce qu'il te rappelle que tout ce que tu prends pour acquis ou pour évident dans un jeu de combat, eh ben ça l'est pas. En fait, il a fallu que des gens réfléchissent dessus.
Tenez, un truc tout con, quand l'ennemi passe derrière moi, mon personnage ne se retourne pas, automatiquement il lui tourne le dos et c'est
He jumped over him and he stayed... he was still backwards. Oh,
portable.
man.
Tourne-toi! Tourne-toi, putain!
Turn
Je suis
around!
obligé de lâcher.
Oh, I'd be so mad. Because that happens on Tekken when you sidestep, and then they sidestep, and then you end up facing the wrong direction.
J'ai tous les boutons de la manette pour me retourner, sinon il enchaîne les attaques du mauvais côté et je me fais défoncer par mon clone vendeur de kebab sur la mec là. Et dites-vous bien que ce que vous voyez là, c'est pas n'importe quoi, c'est le jeu. Un combat, c'est vraiment comme ça, avec deux abrutis qui sautent partout.
Et si tu n'aimes pas ce personnage, et ben là aussi, comme pour Street Fighter 1, tu vas pouvoir aller t'asseoir sur un cactus, mon petit roudoudou, hein? Parce qu'il y a qu'un perso jouable en mode joueur, et c'est celui-là.
En même temps, de toute façon, je suis pas sûr que vous ayez vraiment envie de jouer les autres persos. Et ce jeu, il a vraiment les coups spéciaux les moins impressionnants du monde. Déjà, le perso principal, c'est l'attaque lance-flamme. Mais attention, hein, c'est pas le lance-flamme. Non, c'est le lance-flamme. Voilà, c'est le truc que tu vois les samedis soirs sur la place de la gare, tu sais, à côté des mecs qui font du jumbé et ceux qui jouent du Diablo. Après ça, en mode de joueur, il y a le truc qui ressemble à Bouffe-Tout, le gros avec une langue dans le ventre, il y a le dragon qui pète.
Il pète.
Il y a le gros qui se transforme en boule. Et il y a le robot poulet qui lance du feu par son cul.
I think it's interesting underneath the health bars they have like money, so instead of getting instead of getting XP, it looks like you get money instead of XP. Here, let me move this way. Nope, this way. Nope, that didn't work. I need to stop messing around with the camera.
Bon, enfin bref, après chaque combat, vous pourrez apprécier les subtilités du mode solo, par exemple les barres de vie qui remontent pas entre chaque fight. Oui, parce que Fatman, c'est aussi un jeu de stratégie. Vous devez racheter de la vie entre chaque combat, comme vous pouvez aussi...
You can add stats with the money. Oh, I get it. That's pretty cool.
Acheter des items qui peuvent être lancés pendant le combat, du genre des items qui t'immobilisent ou qui t'empêchent de sauter.
Oh bah c'est original, hein, c'est vrai, quelque part, mais... Sérieux, Fatman, c'est déjà un jeu qui est super dur, alors pourquoi vous essayez de rajouter un truc chiant par-dessus un truc nul?
Qui veut du caca sur son vomi?
Mais évidemment, tout ça n'est pas important, hein. L'important dans un jeu de combat, c'est le mode de player. Et c'est une putain de grosse...
Getting 8 ads every 20 minutes is actually diabolical. Meet Pi, the ad blocker that actually works on Twitch.
Shut up.
Déjà, premier truc, est-ce que vous repérez le problème là? Repérez-vous le...
Yeah, there's no one here.
Le léger souci de ce jeu en mode 2 joueurs, dans ce que vous voyez là. Attendez, je vais vous aider. Il est où le deuxième joueur? Il est où? Il est où les enfants? Oh, regardez, il était là en train de péter.
What the heck, that dude's farting.
Là, la caméra ne suit que le joueur 1. Ça rend un peu certains combats à vivre juste comme des expériences absolument abominables. Vu que, comme j'ai dit tout à l'heure, les personnages se rebondissent dessus comme 2 ballons.
The camera only follows player 1 in this game? That's an awful thing.
De plage, et pour peu que tu rajoutes le fait qu'un des 2 joueurs va forcément avoir l'idée de génie de prendre un perso super chiant du genre le dragon qui vole tout le temps en Mac 3 tout en lâchant des caisses,
ça rend le jeu mais complètement insupportable. Quand tu gagnes, c'est du hasard pur et simple.
Et voilà! J'ai battu ton dragon avec mon poulet. La plume est plus forte que le paix.
The pen is mightier than the fart.
Et le dernier point dont j'ai pas parlé, les combats sont longs, mais longs, c'est long à en crever quoi. Ah, vous vous amuserez plus dans une file d'attente à la poste, sincèrement.
C'est une torture, les coups ne font presque rien, et vu que dans ce jeu on est beaucoup trop mobile, on passe son temps à sauter et donc à s'esquiver, putain.
C'est fou, c'est juste fou, ce jeu c'est genre
esquiver, putain. Vu que dans ce jeu on est beaucoup trop mobile, on passe son temps à sauter et donc à s'esquiver, putain.
Putain that's a curse word, right? That's right. That's why they didn't that's why YouTube didn't translate it, right? Putan is probably like it's kind of maybe the same thing as puta. You know, I always say chinga puta way. So maybe putan means the same as puta.
C'est fou, c'est juste fou. Ce jeu, c'est genre une super attaque des chevaliers du Zodiac, vous savez?
Knights of Zodiac.
Je vais t'enlever tes 5 sens. D'abord, mes horribles graphismes t'enlèveront la vue. Maintenant, je vais t'enlever l'ouïe. Écoute cette musique de l'enfer.
Oh, that's on the Sega Genesis? Yeah, don't repeat it. Don't tell me what to do, sissy. No, I'm just kidding.
Tu pourras chercher ce que tu veux sur le net. Même les bruits les plus horribles de l'humanité seront moins pires que ce son-là. Le toucher. Tu ne comprendras jamais les contrôles de ce jeu, même au bout de plusieurs années. La tendinite te tendra les bras. Oh, c'est rigolo. Le goût. Oui, parce que ce jeu a vraiment un goût.
I'm gonna have to ask my friends in the FGC, the fighting game community. I'm gonna ask them about this game because I don't know anything about it.
Ah, il manque que l'odorat, mais.
I think So my friend Rooflemonger, he's also a YouTuber, but he only does like fighting game stuff. But I'm gonna ask Ruffelmonger if he's heard of this game, because I want to check it out.
Finalement, on n'est pas loin de la définition de l'enfer. Hein. L'enfer, ça doit juste être ça. C'est finalement c'est de jouer à...
The game looks super broken, but that's just the way games were back then. They were all super broken.
Man, avec un mec qui pète à côté.
No one really know how to do
Mais c'est nul, on s'ennuie, je veux du sang.
Bah écoute, là vraiment j'arrive pas à retrouver Mortal Kombat, mais j'en ai un, tu vas aimer parce que c'est pareil.
Eh ben oui, c'est pareil, Mortal Kombat ça a clairement été un des jeux les plus clonés du monde. Bah, je veux dire, c'était facile. Hein, le succès de Mortal Kombat, ça reposait sur une chose, la violence. Je veux dire, Mortal Kombat, c'est pas spécialement un jeu qui est réputé pour la qualité de son gameplay.
Et puis en plus, hein, c'était un genre de jeu relativement facile à produire. Il n'y a pas de perso à animer, il faut juste des acteurs et prendre quelques photos. Des clones de Mortal Kombat, il y en a eu des chiés, dont celui-là.
Kazumi Ninja, sorti sur Jaguar en 94.
J'aime beaucoup la musique de lancement de la Jaguar, et quand tu sais que la console est toute naze, ça donne presque un effet comique. Nous, on essaye de faire des jeux. Bon bref, donc Kazumi Ninja, déjà le lancement du jeu.
Kazumi Ninja.
Bon, déjà visiblement les voix ont été faites par Michel Leb, effectivement.
Non, attends, sérieusement?
Select your fighter. Entering the combat zone.
Franchement, c'est honteux. On ne se permettrait jamais, nous, de faire des clichés comme ça dans nos émissions.
Oh, because it's a Japanese game.
Quoi? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Pourquoi tu me regardes comme ça? Eh, t'es pas en train de penser à faire un montage musical de toutes les blagues racistes qu'on a fait sur une musique du Seigneur des Anneaux, j'espère?
Non, t'inquiète.
Ouais.
Donc, on commence d'abord le jeu par une histoire qui défile et qui dure environ 5 minutes. Putain, sérieux, c'est un jeu de baston.
Ah, on s'en fout. C'est comme si on te mettait une scène cinématique de 15 minutes avant un jeu genre Pong.
Bon, bref, alors déjà, le premier truc hallucinant, c'est que ce jeu possède le pire système de sélection des persos du monde. Le pire, vraiment.
Si je vous dis écran de sélection des persos dans votre tête, normalement, vous voyez un truc comme ça.
Mais non, hein, Kazumi Ninja, la sélection des persos, c'est ça. Ah oui, c'est super, non? Et comme ça, maintenant, vous allez mettre 30 secondes à faire un truc qu'avant vous faisiez en 3 secondes. Il en faut plus des jeux comme ça c'est de la bonne idée, il faut l'adapter dans d'autres styles de jeux.
Bienvenue dans Gran Turismo 6. Avant de commencer le jeu, veuillez chercher vos clés. Trouvez les clés où vous ne pourrez pas jouer. Trouvez-les. Allez. Vos clés. Hello, hello.
C'est complètement con, c'est pas parce que tu déguises un menu que ça va devenir autre chose qu'un menu. Enfin, là, je pense que s'ils ont fait ça, c'est juste pour dire nous sur la...
You don't really have much to catch up with. It's just me nerding out on video games.
Jaguar, on a des grosses couilles, on fait de la 3D.
Concernant le jeu, vraiment, je trouve ça un peu triste en fait, parce qu'entre les déluges de mauvais goût du genre l'écossais qui tire des boules de feu avec son zboob, les acteurs sont vraiment patos et te donnent pas du tout envie de jouer avec eux. Ils sont pas agiles du tout en plus. Enfin là, je veux dire, tu vois tellement qu'ils sont couchés par terre pour faire les animations de ce saut. On pourrait tirer un trait en dessous pour le sol. Et si on pouvait zoomer dans leur visage, vraiment, je pense qu'on y verrait.
Yeah, but that's only because motion capture wasn't what it was back then, or what it is now. Motion capture back then, because these are all like the first iterations of mocap. So all of this was the first iterations of like different kinds of games, fighting games, using motion capture in order to do the animations. Whereas now, I don't know if they did motion capture back then the same way they do now, but because of how I'd have to look it up. I think they still use the mocap ball suits to do it. I'm not sure though.
Toute la détresse de la personne qui fait des choses qu'elle a pas envie de faire pour nourrir sa famille, quoi. Typiquement, prenez l'Indien, ce pauvre mec, il a rien d'un combattant, il a juste l'air de boire de l'alcool et d'avoir des parts dans un casino, et puis pourquoi est-ce que la barre de vie sue du sang? C'est moche et c'est absolument dégueulasse.
Et des jeux comme ça, il y en a à la pelle, vraiment. Je pourrais par exemple vous parler de Shadow War of Succession sur 3DO.
3DO.
Ou alors je pourrais vous parler de Tattoo Assassin. C'est un jeu qui n'est jamais sorti mais qui a été fait par des mecs qui se sont dit « Waouh, les fatalités de Mortal Kombat, c'est trop bien !» Alors plutôt que d'en mettre juste une vingtaine, pour faire mieux que Mortal Kombat, on va en mettre 2196.
Et là vous vous dites comment on peut avoir autant de fatalités différentes? Eh ben c'est simple, en faisant n'importe quoi. Quoi? Qu'est-ce que...
I've never seen this, but it does look like a cheap rip-off of MK1.
Alors, le mec qui a fait ça, il a juste balayé son regard dans la pièce où il était et il a pris tous les objets qu'il a vus pour en faire des fatalités.
Bon, le sang c'est bien là, mais moi je veux des femmes aussi.
Ok, attends, un truc qui ressemble à Mortal Kombat avec des femmes, j'ai ça, c'est bon. Attention, les prochaines minutes contiennent des femmes en petite tenue. Voici donc 10 secondes de moi mangeant.
Yeah, that was something that was very controversial out of like a million things that were controversial, or the quote sexualization of like female characters in fighting games. It's been a thing for like 30 years.
Compote de pommes pour laisser le temps aux jeunes enfants et aux féministes de quitter la vidéo.
Like all the way back in 2010, when Mortal Kombat 9 came out, people flipped out about Kitana and Melina's outfits. I mean, they were a little over the top, but I mean, it's a video game.
Vous êtes toujours là, hein? Bon, ben tant pis, on y va.
GLP-1 starting at $149 plus a free behavior change program. Deal of the century.
Putain, c'est quoi, c'est en porno ton truc?
Mais non, c'est Bikini Karate Babes, c'est des femmes en bikini qui font du karaté.
Ah ouais, moi j'aurais appelé ça Salon de l'auto, le jeu vidéo.
Choose your whore. Choose your fighter. Oh.
Eh bah dis donc, pour ton jeu, faut aimer la musique de tuning. Bon, je prends Aphrodite, putain.
That actually has a really good motion capture.
Toi, tu prends Athéna.
Ok.
Je me demande comment ils ont fait pour faire la pub de ce jeu.
Vous aimez la musique de tuning? Vous aimez les nichons? Vous aimez la mythologie grecque? Alors Bikini Karate Babes est fait pour vous.
Bon, il faut se dire que c'est un jeu de niche. De niche.
Mais qu'est-ce que tu fais? Je sais pas, je peux pas m'en empêcher.
Ah oui, il y a même un mode spectacle. C'est-à-dire vous avez...
I've never heard of this one, but it looks like it was put together pretty well for the time.
Vous n'avez même pas besoin de jouer, vous pouvez juste regarder, hein.
Yeah, like look at that motion capture. The sweep that player one does, that double sweep or triple sweep.
Ah oui, il y a même un mode spectacle. C'est-à-dire vous...
So she got hit by a standing one, and she does the split.
Vous avez même pas besoin de jouer.
And then yeah, player one does this triple low.
Oui, vous pouvez juste regarder, hein.
Boom, boom.
Mais ça n'a aucun sens un jeu vidéo
That's really good motion capture for back then. That's really cool.
Pas jouer, c'est complètement inutile.
Bah quoi? Je m'en vais et il pleut dehors. Ouais, moi j'aime bien les meufs, mais... Est-ce que je kiffe vraiment, c'est les tractopelles.
Quoi? Ok, attends, t'aimes bien les tractopelles, mais j'ai ce qu'il faut, t'inquiète pas.
Mais il est pas mal ce jeu en plus, il y a des furies. Tu te barres aussi, Karim?
Non.
Attends, il y a un chien qui conduit un tractopelle.
C'est normal au Japon.
Mais ta gueule!
Bon, bah il se fait tard, moi je vais me rentrer, il est déjà 17h.
Oui, riche idée.
Finalement, que ce soit avec des femmes en bikini, des tractopelles, des mecs mal déguisés ou des combattants qui ont 12 fémurs dans leur corps, l'important d'un jeu de combat, c'est pas son univers, c'est qu'il ait une bonne réalisation. Je veux dire, faites des jeux de baston avec n'importe quoi, des rappeurs, des grands-mères, des poissons, on s'en fout tant que c'est bien fait. Mais surtout n'oubliez pas, l'important c'est de bien choisir son personnage pour finir le jeu. Ha!
That's cool that they have each person in the video as on the player selection screen. Anyways, awesome video, Sissy. Thank you. That made me feel better because it was all about nerding out on stuff that I am actually very familiar with. Alright, I told y'all it was going to be a short stream. Thank you all for coming by and listening to me talk. The baby boy is finally home. So one last goodbye to the baby boy. But he'll always be right here next to the stream and next to the show. But also I just wanted to let everybody know, you know, it's been a rough week. Here, let me take these earbuds out because I feel like I'm screaming at you. It's for sure been a very, very rough week, but I don't know. I feel a little bit of closure. I feel a little bit of closure now that he's home. My big deal that was really like messing with my head is like I wanted him to come home. I wanted him to, you know, that was a really big deal for me, you know, regardless of if he's in a box or not. Like I just, it was a big sigh of relief when he came home, you know, because this is still his home and it'll always be his home. Especially since I have like what, a 30-year mortgage. Well, no, I've owned it for like 5 years, so like 25-year more. But anyways, a 30-year mortgage, you know, this will always be his home. I don't even want to get another dog. Like I said, I've been thinking about maybe getting Mrs. B a little cat friend. Maybe if I can find one that's young enough. But I don't know. There's a very, very special bond, in my opinion, that a person has with their dog, especially if they only had one, and they've only had one dog for like, because Apollo was 8, so you know, almost a decade. I think it's different between cats and dogs because I would be sad when and if Mrs. B ever passes. Cats live to be like 80, so like my childhood cat like legitimately passed of old age at like 17 or 18 years old. It was like I'll be sad when and if Mrs. B passes, but there was some sort of like excuse me. There was just this when he passed, there was just this sinking feeling of like just desperation that just came over me, and it really hasn't gone away. And I know that like getting another dog won't be quote unquote replacing him, but I feel like I don't know. It's just too soon, I think, maybe, and also I kind of feel like it would be disrespectful to let another dog into Apollo's house. Because in my opinion, this will always be Apollo's and Mrs. B's house. You know what I mean? And I know that might be just the grief talking, as my sisters say, but like, I just think it would be disrespectful to move in another. Maybe I need to focus on getting a frickin' girlfriend now that I don't have a dog. Maybe I should upgrade so my significant other isn't a giant dog. Dasha, no, I mean, I've taken some walks and things like that, and I went to go see my sister earlier today, my older sister, but, yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll get a girlfriend for once. Because I don't think no female is as needy as Apollo, as crazy as that sounds. Apollo was needy about everything. But that's just because he was babied his entire life, so everything revolved around him, you know? Okay, have a good night, have a good weekend, and be safe, everybody. Come back next Sunday. Well, I'm going to try to stream on Wednesday on my birthday, so hopefully you all can come by and at least say happy birthday. All right, I love you. Have a good week. Be safe. Goodbye to Dasha, Tommy, Sissy, Michelle. Bleh. Oh yeah, bye kiss. Have a good week, sissy. I'll send you a message on Instagram. Love you too, darling. I love you, love you, love you. You have a good week too. Be safe, Tommy. Okay. All right. Let me know when you hear this. I love you all. Bye.